Happy Monday, everyone. It's August 18th, 2025, and welcome to the Morning Shift, your go-to source for the latest automotive news from around the globe. Today, we're diving into Tesla's struggles in the UK, Germany's cautious approach to a US trade deal, the auto industry's dim outlook for the rest of the year, and a surprising twist in the environmental impact of EV chargers. First gear, Tesla's desperate measures in the UK. Tesla is facing a significant downturn in the UK market. According to a report from The Times, British consumers can now lease a Tesla electric vehicle for just over half of what they would have paid a year ago. This dramatic reduction in lease fees is a clear sign that Tesla is struggling to move its inventory. The company has even resorted to offering discounts of up to 40% to car leasing companies to boost sales. But here's where it gets controversial. The discounts are partly due to a lack of storage space for Tesla vehicles in the UK. With fewer buyers, Tesla is under pressure to clear out its stock, leading to these aggressive pricing strategies. Is this a sign of a broader problem with Tesla's market strategy or just a temporary blip? Gear. Germany's prudent stance on US trade deals. Germany is treading carefully in its negotiations with the US. The country has made it clear that a comprehensive trade deal will only be signed once the U.S. follows through on reducing tariffs on European-made cars. A German government spokesman emphasized the importance of this step, stating, in particular, car tariffs must be reduced quickly as agreed. We are also aware of the considerable burden on the export-oriented economy. This cautious approach reflects the significant role that car exports play in Germany's economy. What does this mean for US-EU relations, and could it lead to a reevaluation of trade priorities? In third gear, a rough road ahead for the auto industry. The auto industry is bracing for a challenging second half of 2025. A recent survey by Automotive News reveals a generally pessimistic outlook among industry professionals. The Auto Industry Confidence Index, based on surveys completed at the end of the second quarter, scored an overall industry rating of 55.5. Financial services firms were the most optimistic, scoring above 60, while suppliers had the least positive outlook. Interestingly, all four sectors, automakers, suppliers, dealers, and financial services, expressed more confidence in their current performance than in their future prospects. Both suppliers and franchise dealers were particularly pessimistic about the next 6 months, with scores below the neutral mark of 50. What factors are driving this pessimism, and how might the industry adapt? Fourth gear, the hidden pollution of EV chargers. While electric vehicles, EVs, are a step forward in reducing air pollution, their charging stations may have a hidden downside. A recent study found that fast charging stations can create air pollution, primarily due to the fans used in direct current DC fast chargers. These fans, which help keep the equipment cool, inadvertently kick up particles from tires, brakes, and dust into the air. However, it's important to note that gas-powered cars remain a much greater health risk. Joe Allen, an air quality expert at the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, points out that fueling stations are major sources of volatile organic compounds, including the carcinogen benzene, and internal combustion vehicles produce smog-forming pollutants. Should we reconsider our reliance on individual vehicles and explore more sustainable transportation options like trains and buses? A mysterious twist. Sometimes, history leaves us with more questions than answers. The fate of the Roanoke settlers remains one of America's greatest unslaved mysteries. While there are plausible explanations, the allure of a more mystical theory persists. What do you think happened to the Roanoke settlers? Share your thoughts in the comments. On the radio, the Mountain Goats, Southwood Plantation Road. Today feels like a Tallahassee kind of day. So tune in to the Mountain Goats' Southwood Plantation Road and let the music set the mood.